Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. This is another WIDA Access reading lesson, and today the topic is science. So you can pause the video and read this introduction on your own and then restart the video when you're ready to continue. So the reading practice in this lesson focuses on science. The language of science involves vocabulary and phrases used in the context of the science classroom, and this might include vocabulary related to biology, chemistry, physics, or earth science, discussions about experiments, lab procedures, hypotheses, etc. All right, you can pause the video and read these reading comprehension tips, and then when you're ready, restart the video to continue. Okay, this science class is learning about plate tectonics. You will read and answer questions about volcanoes and earthquakes. So before reading, think about these questions. What are earthquakes? What are volcanoes? And what can you see in the pictures on the screen? So take a moment to read the question and answer choices, and be sure to read each of the answer options carefully. The answer will be in the text. All right, now you can pause the video, read the text, and then choose an answer to the question. All right, what does a volcano do? And the correct answer is B, sends lava into the air. And here's where you find that in the text. And here's an explanation. Now the teacher is discussing tectonic plates. You will read and answer questions about tectonic plates. Before doing the reading, maybe think about what are tectonic plates and what happens when they move. Now take a moment to read the question and answer choices. All right, now read the text and choose an answer to the question. You can pause the video while you read and then restart when you're ready to see the answer. Okay, the question, what can happen when tectonic plates push against each other? And the correct answer is B, an earthquake happens, and this is stated directly in the text. Now the teacher is discussing the Ring of Fire. You will read and answer questions about this region. So before reading, think about what you might already know about this topic. What is the Ring of Fire, and what do you think is special about this region? Now take a moment to read the question and answer choices. Now pause the video and read the text and then choose your answer to the question. You can restart the video when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, the question is, how does understanding the Ring of Fire help protect communities? Well, the correct answer is D, provides data to predict disasters and reduce risks. And the text explains how scientists study the Ring of Fire to better predict eruptions and reduce risks for people living nearby. This science teacher is talking about the solar system. You will read and answer questions about planetary orbits. So how many planets are there in the solar system, and how many planets can you name? Now take a moment to look at the question and answer choices And you might want to underline the keywords and question in the questions and the answer choices. All right, now you can pause the video, read the text, and choose your answer to the question. And then when you're ready, restart the video to check your answer. Okay, which of these research questions can you answer by looking at the diagram? And the correct answer is B. Which planet is closest to the sun? And here is where you can find that in the text. This science teacher continues talking about the solar system. This time he gives information about the planets. So what information do you think that he will give about the planets, and what do you know about the planets? Now take a moment to look at the question and the answer choices. One tip is to identify each planet in the picture, then underline the keywords in the question and the answer choices. Now read the text and answer the question. So the question was based on information in the chart, which planet has the most moons? The answer is choice C, Saturn. You can find that in this table. And this science teacher continues talking about the solar system. This time he gives information about the planets. So what information do you think that he will give about the planets, and what do you know about the planets? Take a moment to read the question and answer choices. And remember this tip to read each of the answer options carefully. Try to express each option in your own words to demonstrate your understanding. Now you can pause the video and read the text and then choose the answer to the question. So the question was based on the information in the graph, which statement is true? So the correct answer is B. The Earth is closest to the sun in January. And you could see that from the chart. All right, now you can do some reflection on the information that you learned in this video. And this brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.